I can't even imagine plus 40 gear with 3 skills on each armor piece. This game is so broken. Who needs that? Tell me. Who needs that? Nobody needs that. One of the most useless skills. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about breakthrough skills. Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
What's your story, slowpoke? Slow.
This video should have been made much earlier, like 3 or 4 months ago, but better late than never. So let's start. As you all might know, when you enchant your gear up to plus 20, you acquire additional skills. Each gear piece has its own variety of those skills, and they can be active or passive. Active skills are available on a weapon and wings. You can drag them on your skill bar and use every 5 minutes. Passive skills can be obtained by enchanting any other gear piece and cannot be put on the skill bar. On top of that, they have no cooldown, but you need certain circumstances in order to activate them. When you either deal or suffer damage, passive skills will be triggered. Every passive skill has its own probability of being activated, so it's something like having an extra godstone. But it's even better, because these skills, they ignore target's godstone prevention parameter. The number of skills on an item is limited, and you can get one of 3 possible. Which one is pure RNG? Now let's open the skill list, item skill folder, and there's a hint. Item skills are awarded at random when weapons, armor or wings reach 20, 30 or 40. The game is trying to say that we get one additional skill for every 10 levels, starting from plus 20. I can't even imagine plus 40 gear with 3 skills on each armor piece. I guess NCSoft had some plans for the future updates and wanted to expand the pay-to-win boundaries, like adding new save points at plus 30 and later at plus 35. I'm really glad they abandoned this idea. Otherwise, the OP character would look like this. Okay, now you made your item plus 20, and you wanna see the skill you acquired. You try to highlight it in order to be able to read its description, and you can't. I don't know why, but in 5.4 or 5.6, this feature got removed for some reason, making user interface less friendly. Currently, you can only find details in this skill menu. Well, kinda. The description of some skills is still vague. I'm curious how much HP this skill recovers. I can either wait until it triggers in order to see the value, or just use Google. Considering the fact that it has a 1% probability, it would be faster to look up in a database. I really like AION Power Book, but unfortunately there is no info on breakthrough skills at the moment. And you can see over here, this section is marked as outdated. Same goes for Russian database, and AION Codex provides vague description as well. It turned out that only MouseClick has the necessary info. The website is a bit buggy at some point, but it has all details. As you can see, this skill recovers 1900 HP. Let's check the other 2 skills you might get on your level 80 Abyss Pants. Okay, what do we have? Para. The duration time was missing in the description, and you can see it's 1.5 seconds. And the last skill on this item is immobilization. So what do we have here? We have 2 seconds root. Who needs that? Tell me, who needs that? Nobody needs that. One of the most useless skills. Well, I'll put the link under this video so you can check details of other gear parts by yourself. When you make at least 6 parts plus 20, a special shield skill will be unlocked. You can drag it on your skill bar and it can be used every 5 minutes. What does it do? It absorbs 10% of damage for 20 seconds. Moreover, it protects not only you, but other players in your group, which are at a distance up to 25 meters away. But that's not all. This shield cannot be dispelled. We tried Magic Implosion, Cleave Armor, Requiem of Oblivion, and even Destroy Magic, one of the skills you might get on your plus 20 wings. If someone also pops same shield, the effect is stacked. This game is so broken. Now imagine 6 people would do that.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
But don't worry, more than 2 shields cannot be stacked. Sometimes sanity prevails in this old game. That's it for today, thanks for watching and see you soon.